Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And you the same also listen to me on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl. Me na Princess Pias will bring this edition of the program Midday Show to you. Like all time inside the program, we get plenty news, information and entertainment. So they with me for the next 1 hour inside the program. You can be part of the program by where you can send a text message to the number on 077-981-981. And self you can watch we live now Radio Democracy Facebook page. Or you can listen to me on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl. Courtesy of Usio empowered by AfriCell. Well, with me at the studio, I get Alus Abubakar So Junior, we na the country director for legal for Center for Human Rights and Transitional Justice, we therefore can talk about the legal innovation and ideas festival. We go begin from February 27 to March 4th this year. Good afternoon, welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, thank you for having me.
Well, the program is still a listen to Midday Show. They come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We go take the first issue inside the program. After we President Baby don't announce say he go give free quality education to all salon picking them. Different organizations don't they come on board for a push the program go before. And one part organization ya na the Anglican Diocese of Freetown, who said they don't go give service to over 30 teachers of different Anglican school them for make they know how themselves go help government pan free quality education. Bishop Thomas Wilson, now the Bishop for the Anglican Diocese of Freetown, he explained more to reporter Usman Kamara inside this interview.
We get one partner that we call Education West Africa. They come for all this conference for improved learning and for just complement within the President of Sierra Leone middle launch out.
Okay, so how important is this program before we continue?
It's very, very important because it will help for make the teachers they improve in their skill, in their knowledge, and then go able for bring this quality education will be all they yearn for and pay for. And I should say when you don't get more skill, you can go back not only to them when are the head teacher, you go right down to the teachers them. The beginner will be the beneficiary of them things standing.
Okay. Now as this program basically the focus on schools then basically like witness some of the challenges we then schools they had to get.
The school that we get plenty challenges. You know, see, especially the one within the rural area, the one within the north, and the south, and we get some schools and still we know we overcrowded. We get some schools that we not get enough furniture. We get some schools that with capacity small. We get some schools that we government not approve it, and all that kind of things. But still, we as Anglican, we are one of the first people who don't start education in this country. We'll continue for take education forward. But challenges then, but we shall see with time with this new government, with this all this still don't put in place. We go for some amount of them problem then.
Okay, so like almost total number of schools them, you know, we talk about so.
I think within Freetown we talk about 20-something school, and you add another at about 6 or 7 from Bo we can join with.
Okay. So almost teacher them basically or head of schools them take part in this conference.
All the schools them might also about 30-something them put together and they will take part.
Okay, when we go to listen,
they cover Freetown area, they cover the northern province, they cover the southern province, they cover the eastern province of Sierra Leone.
Okay, so any plans they like for engage like the parents or school picking them for let themselves get idea on waiting on the try for do.
They will meet with we the manager them and the other heads them. And one thing we can look at for plan the future of the school. And that thing they will need they talk on their speech, we need to forget the parents, how to manage the parents, how to manage the picking them. There's a lot of things we can do together. If we get now these teachers, parent teachers, they all join with together, okay, for the many things. Because that them are the first recipient of the picking them blessing. But themselves helping in the planning, it go good for the school and it go good for themselves.
Okay, so with now some of the things then we can discuss with them different head of schools there.
You mean this is what they do so now?
Yes.
Well, yes, that's one basically now for handover learning to the picking them. The teacher not for just don't normally talk. The teacher for able for by guiding the picking them, by how we asking questions them, be therefore able to up with quality answers and things and therefore not for able for take all the picking them as one, not for take one person company. They all for be one. If they involve them in the learning, then so guide them by the question where they ask. I should say they all go come up. Don't full picking all day. Just that sometimes we're not able to ask the correct question and the way for ask them. Sometimes like we see with the saying, some picking they don't eat where they go school. They angry where they go school. That's how we identify provide them. That make you get small classroom children for doing better monitoring and evaluate and again for every part of the learning.
What do you expect from the teacher there, and what will be your message to parents and how they listen?
Well, sincerely, I will expect from the teachers and go and do likewise. That's what the Bible says. That I mean to say, therefore get enhanced skills, enhanced knowledge as a teachers, and therefore go back and call all the teachers them and get a small workshop and small seminar and pass on information to them. And like I say, a teacher not for Sidom no more in desk. The teacher for the move from class to class, see what's in the teachers and do in the classroom. And now with the teachers all go be on their toes, and the best thing will happen for Sierra Leone.
The program is still a listen to on a midday show where they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. The chairman for the Freetown Cheshire Home Management Committee, Dr. Abdullahi Dumbia, don't say because the home now they get then subvention again from government since September last year make them they get challenge for around the home. Dr. Abdullahi Dumbia talk this where the management from the Excel Daycare and Primary School go give 3 million loans and one deep freezer to the home as their own support to the disabled picking them na this home. Well, I part of this at Family Kingdom and gonna reports. As part of their support to the free quality education at the country, make the Excel Daycare and Primary School don't go support the Freetown Cheshire Home with couple so that they go able use them for run the home. Zora Anthony, now the chairperson of the board of directors at the Excel Daycare and Primary School, starts for explain the reason we make the don't they support the home.
We are here to share the love from Excel Primary School and Daycare, contribute towards providing some love to other people, not necessarily themselves. And so our children at Excel Daycare and Primary School have actually contributed tremendously to their friends and loved ones at Cheshire Home. This year, we decided that we wanted to do something slightly different to find out exactly what you needed. Our children to understand what it means to be inclusive. And this is the reason why we continue to contribute towards Cheshire Home and we have formed this partnership. On behalf of Excel Primary and Daycare School, we would like to bring to you 2 contributions. One is a freezer that we know that you definitely need for the home. And the second, I'm going to open it up, is actually a check made from contributions of both the staff and the children of 3 million leones towards the school.
Where they receive the check where they get to the home. The chairman for the Freetown Cheshire Home Management Committee, Dr. Abdullahi Dumbia, say because they know they get subvention from government, make them can find them difficult for on the home.
It's very important for let government listen. They establish their institutions, yeah, for let we able to look after disabled people. Not easy, not cheap. So government therefore pay more attention to issues for people with disability, especially the institutions where therefore run, therefore feed picking and therefore look after them. Government one therefore make sure say they review and understand how much their institution they really need. An institution like Cheshire Home they get 15 million every 3 months. We they spend 10 million at the time per month for feed the picking and run the vehicle, pay salary. At that time, not to now, it don't increase. So 30 million every 3 months, where we only get 15 million from government. It's not enough. So government don't look, they review for increase in subvention, and even as we talk, their subvention is not enough. From September to date, we not get subvention. How government expect you for run the institution? And a government supported institution.
PC Komra by Peter Penford. Now one person we don't get in support to disabled people them na the country. Call on people them not for the forget for give support to disabled picking them.
I think it is very important for the future of Sierra Leone that everybody comes together and helps one another. And therefore it's very inspiring to see a school like Excel thinking of others. We all in our life mustn't just think of ourselves, we must think of others. And we must particularly think of others who perhaps are in more need than us. So it's important that we come together. And if we come together, then we can do wondrous things.
The chairman for Cheshire Ombi end up thank you to the management na the Excel School for their support and hope say then will continue for support the home. For Radio Democracy, Princess Piasley reports. The program is still a listen to on Amide Show. You can listen to it on the internet on www.democracy.com. Empowered by Africa. Or you can for happy na the Masama chiefdom where they are today for can talk about in plan that we get as one part the aspirants them. Good afternoon, welcome to the program, sir.
Good afternoon, Margarita. How are you?
Okay, first I'll be introduce me guest Alos Abubakar So Jr. We're the country director for the Center for Human Rights and Transitional Justice. A day for can talk about the Legal Innovation and Ideas Festival we go begin February 27th and go end March 4th. A day for can talk within this festival they're all about and waiting at some of the criteria them we like for be part of. Good afternoon once more.
Good afternoon, thank you.
Firstly, before we talk about the festival, the Center for Human Rights and Transitional Justice within this organization all day about.
Thank you very much. The Center for Human Rights and Transitional Justice, a network of human rights defenders. Them we make up of law students, them people in the media, and advocates cut across all board sectors. So primarily we deal with transitional justice initiative that we get for do it waiting, which we refer to as reparation in post-conflict societies like Salon.
So like how far una don't go like for achieve the main purpose where una set up this organization for?
Well, so far now a work in progress. The more you confront with difficult tasks, the more you get for the deliver. So for the time being, we don't champion so many human rights issues then we advocate for transitional justice initiative. We get for do with reparation, the check on the manner in which way they treat inmates in our prison centers them, and we also network with police for advanced viable prosecution in some crimes related offenses them.
So una don't get any success stories with all of una advocacy una don't they do?
Of course, we don't champion a lot of advocacy them and we don't get success stories because many a time we don't go to prison centers them or cells them. We really go and do beyond independent findings. We can come and recommend to the police board. The police board can watch into them particular things and they can decide, okay, this matter and I want we what for prosecution or what for prosecution. So I believe say even for advocate for the quality lives of the people out in the prison, then they again a success story to we.
Okay, apart from the advocacy una they do, una can also embark on education like for somebody we no ever know about this organization. Like for me, now the first thing is how they reading kind organization. Like una can reach out to the public and they do educational program then for tell them more about the work they una don't they do and waiting at some of the things they una they offer.
Of course, yeah, you go say for you now the first time for you hear about the Center for Human Rights and Transitional Justice, but we don't make representation in other medium them, and we don't do outreach for educate the society itself with waiting and some of we output, and by doing so we even organized a national leadership and social innovation bootcamp because mind you, we not the only watch at purely human rights and transitional justice issues there, we also the watch at the aspects of legal innovation. So we believe say we don't reach to the farthest side of the society and we don't touch lives and we get recognition for that.
Okay, so how una can get una funding like for cope with some of the activities of the organization?
Well, like I tell you in the first place, I tell you say this is a network of people we they in the law, the media, and other sectors in our society. So one of the primary sources of getting fund. Now how much more we as an individuals that we come and constitute or form this particular organization, we can contribute privately into what we call a trust.
So Junior, we're not the country director for the Center for Human Rights and Transitional Justice, they talk about the work, and again can talk about the Legal Innovation and Ideas Festival where they go get. Well, now to you, Prince Idris Kamara, when an aspirant for the local Masama chieftaincy election, a day for can talk about the plans, them, and everything. Why he decide for TINAP for be one of the person for this Masama chiefdom election. Good afternoon once more, sir.
Good afternoon, moderator.
Okay, so like for person we no ever know other than Prince Idris Kamara, you go out for tell the general public.
Very much. Me na Prince Idris Kamara, commonly or generally known by me people there outside there. I have to say I don't work on a different side, including now I'm the current chairman for the Bangladesh Friendship Society in Sierra Leone. We today we celebrate the International Mother Language Day, where they've been declared some years ago by UNICEF. And besides me, I'm from Lokomasama, born like Bintiwala. I aspire for the candidacy or for the paramount chieftaincy of Masama ruling house. We cover the lower part of Lokomasama, from Binti to Yuruka Bailo, down at the other parts there. So now the short Prince Idris this way on a about.
Okay, so you say you come up for you represent the Masama ruling house where the Binti where you come up from. So like you go and forgive people just brief history about this ruling house.
Yeah, thank you, moderator. Actually, the Masama, Lokomasama, na a chiefdom, na big chiefdom. We been covered down today when we na presently Kamasondo chiefdom. We been covered from the side when they call Don side between Port Loko. We share a border with Port Loko town where na Mafoki, formerly Mafoki chiefdom, and from Magbeni take up Nagbane for come by Lungewe and Kafulo. Then we share a border again, and by the sea part to share a border with Koya chiefdom. And this Lokomasama chiefdom, na be two sides of people in the rural day. You get the local part of the chiefdom, and you get the Masama part of the chiefdom. The Sama part of the chiefdom, where it be say na there with people in conquer, and all over come na the other parts back, where people in there that time the way warriors people in the camp for fete. We grandpapa when na Chief Kebolima na been great warrior. We conquer tear down the river there. So if we don't come say we been the rule after some time, we exchange business kind say to the other part of the local part of the chiefdom say we na old force, make we come, that we done with farm work for cut to bush them for people and let the chiefdom get. When we come back say for law we come back for power, law can get to power back. Agreement will be in between. The other part they no agree for again. So all the time we been try for make we go come out. But the subsidy government they will be in the camp, not been give a chance. Whenever we come out, then we either muscle we or then push we, or sometimes then cut some part we get. As I tell you, the Masama part of the chiefdom, about 4 chiefdoms them. They don't cut them sections them. They don't cut them out there. We presented in the Kamasondo, and the rest of the 2 we left, when Binti and Yurka, then still there na the Lokomasama. So because of all that suppression, yeah, make me people them say this trip where we don't get a democratic atmosphere. We they thank it to the government, because the first time we don't come out, they listen to we, they accept your application without no fear now, without no muslim. We see say the thing they go in that free and peaceful atmosphere they make the people and say love with him for we staff back.
Okay, so with all of the thing in the way you don't explain the challenges them will be from the different set of chiefdoms them. So one way go they listen say maybe something are the reason that we make you decide for Aspire.
As I tell you, now one of the reasons, but one of the main reasons we make we come out, we be the come out too, but chance not been there for long we reach this side. For the mere fact that this trip, the government listened to we able to put on our application through the provincial secretary, send it to the ministry, then call we back, and now anything when at the chiefdom they call we participate without Muslim. My sister, first time when people and they say they come out, then go send them OST them. Then they beat to grandpa them. So then they put in a cell. So then they jail them. So then they banish them at the chiefdom. We no go ever go there again. But for now, because of the peaceful democratic atmosphere, where this very government don't give we, the local people them, the villagers them, the chiefdom people them. This makes say we come out so that we say them go hear your voice say we not been part of the people in that chiefdom there.
Okay, before the in this election, they can waiting so far. You don't they contribute, you don't they give back to the community.
Thank you very much. My community, first of all, they don't me say, mean a renowned spiritual leader in the Islamic world, Islamic community. I get things like I don't build mosques than they. I don't try for help a lot of people them for go Hajj. And besides, we own area where we do when at the Masama, for the area, but when they say Wala, when they get that when they say Wala, now we get the Wala swamp them. Now we people them get the Wala swamp them from Dark Bintiwala Day, Tego, Mambolo, Tego, Samu, the same Kebolema family. Now Grandpa and Court Sunday. Decide what we do, what we plan to rest. If the government give a chance, they support we, would they fill the whole country there with the export pack. Because most of the rest of the pull under our rest, they go Guinea up to Mali, up to Senegal. So if you ask for contribution, a lot be done there. They mobilize youth groups for agriculture, they mobilize groups for other things, for educate them for beaucoup things. And for example, they create Ebola income. So much that the disaster will be for them and not be much affect to people because we are one of the people who have been there at the sensitization and mobilizing the people when are the health workers them for make help the community. So a lot of things what I don't do for my community and my chiefdom.
So you think say that's go give assurance say because of all anything in the way you don't do the people them go vote for you?
The chieftaincy elections now something way different with the normal politics working at national politics. We own now some selected people them when are the tribal authorities them that in the vote. For example, every 10 taxpayers, you get one tribal authority. So now then people are in the select, now the villages them, now they turn the way they did it, now then they vote. So we not get like normal politics say what you don't do, what you don't do nationally or so. But with waiting so far, my interaction with the local community, with me people them, I believe say as I don't contest for this permanent chieftaincy election, they list in me, then go vote me in as the permanent chief.
Okay, as present as of now, what do you think say na the immediate need way you think say the local Masama chiefdom need?
My sister, moderator, one of the things we people need na peace. Some people then go surprised why I say peace or they are not talk for safe or do this. Na peace because as I tell you, the last election we pass, it divide with society, it divide with chiefdom. You know, it is see people them where them put in authority, they abuse the right of human them, they cause human them, they treat human them naked. You see because this not the naya, palava the fordong, they beat people them. So the chiefdom divide in terms of politically we divide, and we say as we don't get this peaceful atmosphere, we go able to exercise the right them. If they elect me as chief. One of the things what they do now for bring our people together back, reconcile with them, let peace go in our society. And then secondly, as I show you just now the band with the whole chiefdom day, the side where we then at the chiefdom at the Masama part, now the most deprived part. I'm not going to even say na the districts, but na the country. Thinking from Barnet, go inside bylaw. If you look the road situation where they under, not to something they go talk about. Taking from forward Lokomasama, now the junction Lokomasama junction, go Babara, not to tell you for think about. I not go say the other part them. So if God say I be one of the people them, we go lucky for all this position with me people them, by God empower, we go advocate to government, advocate to the people that we be to say, then go sorry for see our people and say will be part of national development and part of the world development when a good network.
Okay, well that's na Prince Idris Kamara, aspirant for the local Masama chieftain's election, and it represents the Masama ruling house Binti. Where they are for can talk about, so I don't talk about in plan we get. They don't talk about the ruling house and the reason we make it decide for contest. The program is still a listen to a midday show where they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. I still get with me Aulos Abubakar So Jr., where na the country director for Center for Human Rights and Transitional Justice, where they are for talk about the legal innovation and ideas festival where they go get. The legal innovation and idea festival, what is it all about?
Thank you once more. Legal innovation get for do with how you dey watch law they complement the advance of technology. Now you know say the how the world they move now we dey in the digital world, and now the ordinary person we dey into contractual businesses, basic buying and selling of goods and commodities them. And not go one for the all the time. For example, if somebody didn't a salary, I want for buy goods na China. I don't need for physically say let's travel go China. I can then get me legal person, this me legal person can transact e-business. Then you can get the commodities and will come back. So the Ideas Festival, now we try for merge with which we refer to as legal innovation. And this Ideas Festival, now a festival we cut across multidisciplinary spheres them or sectors. One for how they take innovation and technology plus entrepreneurship, we merge them with law. One for how they take law and merge them with which we refer to as STEM. So this Ideas Festival, they give you the platform. Also, they can show you big ideas for sustainable development. And primarily, again, for attract youth. When make it attract youth, Salon, we get lot of innovative youths. But they not get a platform or the support, the necessary support for let them take their ideas and then convert them into tangibles. We go able for lead to what we refer to as a thriving private sector development. So the Ideas Festival, we the advocates say, when we don't get them, people have can display or pitch their ideas them, we establish what we refer to as a national entrepreneurship trust fund. That trust fund, the money or I call them support we go get from either private citizens or state institutions or NGO them, we go use them there and support their ideas in there. So what you will get for see, you will get for see imagine businesses, imagine entrepreneurs who say the job market itself and not go be one way go be stifled, but it will expand. So basically, now the idea behind the Ideas Festival and the legal innovation program.
Okay, so when this program go starts?
It starts on the 27th now. Beaches Council, and we move on from Beaches Eye Council. The first day, lab be hasting for being and come to you notice and the general public. We get what we refer to as a live panel discussion. That live panel discussion they take into consideration very key topics them we get for do it which we refer to as climate change, how we talk about economic governance, you understand, and entrepreneurship. So that live panel discussion day we watch at corporate institutions the way they know they play leading role for promote young people them. We give them topics and research topic, then they come use them research topics then they and teach people when are young people them as to how them capable for develop their idea then they into it refer to as tangibles. So you not go surprise for make you see, for example, Milford we develop a air formula and we don't get high growth or come and teach people them. We get interest in developing the same kind of air formula, you don't understand, so that they will become entrepreneurs. So basically the live panel discussion will start on the 27th. So after the live panel discussion, we get for move come na Miata conference. Also we get for organize an innovative and session for young people that we get for do with creativity.
That's now when?
That will happen on the 3rd
of March.
Okay. So then they get for do with innovation and creativity because you know say lots of young Sierra Leoneans and they make so many innovative things there. So one for Sierra started we can pitch their ideas and we support them in turn. So basically na the whole concept of the legal innovation and
so the 3rd and the 4th na Miata conference.
Yes, the 3rd and the 4th.
Okay, well, so if you possibly want to be part of this Ideas Festival, what are the criteria for be part of them?
Well, the criteria then they're very flexible. First and foremost, you pick up the form. We get what we refer to. No, it's not something where you pay for.
Not free.
Not free. You pick up the form. We're in an ideas concept form. You go through the form. You fill them. If you fill them, then you meet all the criteria or the necessary things the way the institution they look for. Then we can give you the opportunity for come on board and pitch your idea because we not go one for take all kind of idea, even though an ideas festival, we watch at the one the way, then get economic prudence. One the way, at least if you get the panels then for invest in them, you're able for waiting for change life and create employability.
Okay, so also person will pick up the form.
You pick up the form now number 11 South Regional Station, yeah, or you contact the communications person on 030-542-152, 030-542-152.
Okay, well, that's now Aulos Abubakar So Jr., the country director for Center for Human Rights and Transitional Justice. But they talk about the Legal Innovation and Ideas Festival, where then will get from February 27th to March 4th. Also, then get for go people and go display them different ideas them, but still they will not then SSF create. The program is still listening to on a midday show where they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. You can listen to it on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl, courtesy of Usima empowered by AfriCell. Or you can watch me live now with Radio Democracy Facebook page. Or you can send your message to the number on 077-981-981. The Radicals Foundation don't give medical equipment to Frabi College and under institution them na different parts and salon. Suleiman Gla, na the pen pusher for the Radicals entity na Frabi College. He explain more about this to Musa S. Kamara.
Think and say we for donate to FBC clinic and also health centers across the country. One of the items then are like examination bed. We give IV stands, bedside tables, injection needles, syringes, personal protective gowns, towels, orthopedic and wound care supplies to Frabi College Clinic.
Why would I decide for give medical equipment?
Well, say the healthcare system of the country they in a state of moribund, and the Radicals Foundation considers one of the needs of the people. So we decide for the FBC clinic, considering the fact then they in urgent need of the supplies there, so that it go benefits the students' populace.
How much money you talk about now?
Meaning the donation we get.
Yes, the donation to FBC, how much it cost?
Well, I'm not going to tell you exactly, but it worth millions of leons.
Is it that na FBC no more one can limit them, can support here to, or one can do them to other colleges and institutions them with the need?
Well, the foundation only limits activities in FBC. We don't donate na Gokupo government hospital. We also donate to the Nixon Memorial Hospital na Shegwema, and we don't donate to PCMH, and we try for donate to a government Bo hospital and also McKinney, Kenema, and across the region. So we just now want limit we save to FBC, so we don't do an extensive donations across.
Plenty donations and plan for give other institutions there. Somebody go like for ask how Radical they raise this money for do all the donations there?
Well, it's about the Radicals Foundation. Let me just make it clear. Now the Radicals Foundation give them donation there. The Radicals Foundation an offshoot of the Radicals entity na FBC. Yes, now the foundation register na Sierra Leone and the United Kingdom and the United States. Then get for lobby to other humanitarian organizations Obayanda, and they win a project we worth over $500,000 United States dollars. At UB Nobel Town, when I be covered that story earlier, and we see the country presently people do not get enough medical or health supplies, especially in the hospitals them. So we think health now a paramount concern to the nation, and we as an entity or as an institution, we demand very necessary for make we do then donations there across Sierra Leone.
Una can do a survey for know the need of the people before una give them the donation there as well.
As an institution, we are registered foundation. We get the intelligence, we get the human capacity, and we get the ideas for do survey and know what exactly the people we need. We not just can't give you something we don't need. In fact, you not even appreciate that. Considering even the way say na gesture we hand over to you, but we did know what thing you need, and we can place we help where and whenever necessary. We get a vision for help the country, and we also get a mission of making everyone, especially students, them for be happy wherever and however in their pursuit of their causes.
Well, that's now Suleiman Bla, the pen pusher for the Radicals entity in Frabi College. By the end of the interview day with reporter Musa S. Kamara outside talk about the Radicals Foundation, where they don't go give medical equipment to the Frabi College and under institution them in different parts na saloon. The program is still listening to on a midday show where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Well, now to you, Prince Idris Kamara, where they aspire for the local Masama chieftaincy election and they represent the Masama printing ruling house na Binti chiefdom. We don't talk, but most of the thing them we don't happen between the Masama ruling house. So let me say now, you if they elect you as chief, what thing now you plan so far we get for the chiefdom?
Thank you very much. You see, they say the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the feet. We begin as wanted no more. where they go patrol, a long patrol, we begin mass 1. Then that same day, you don't begin the patrol. Not so. This is not just the first phase of farm. If God agree, come March 14, where God go down put the blessing to me people them. Now look at summer, the tribal authority elect me. Some of the plans I will get, now they wire. If we don't the left say na the country, anytime when they say permanent chief election, the tribal authority them, they always sabi them the time way election come. Now the time they go campaign them, put down they give money, put down they give this, make them come together. Then vote for them. Then after I don't vote, they don't forget what's them. Pass again another election come. Number 1, me if they elect me as the chief of my people them. Then tribal authority, they all, when they elect me, I be chief. Then for be members of the chiefdom committee and members of the council of elders and the chiefdom. Because now they get the power in the hand. I know go say pass some election one come before they member them. No, then for be part of the administration. Whereby everything go Canada chiefdom day, it will be accountable and transparent to anyone. That's number 1. Then number 2, me go advocate to me chiefdom. And the chiefdom same within a me district and the country as a whole, make them pull election out of chieftaincy. Somebody go surprise how they go pull and they. For example, first time where we people them, because this now by birthright, and as some do they inherit. Not to all man they go to have number for chieftaincy. But people them first time, if they one crown you as chief, or you term don't reach, I like you then a farm host, then they go take you, they can't creep you, then crown you. Not to say pass and go vote for you in a ballot paper, begin call this, call that, call that. Then go call the elders them, say that this in turn don't reach you, then crown her. So if me be chief, God make it easy, then elect me, the 14th March as paramount chief. I'd advocate, make them go back now the old system where they been elect chief them, where they been select chief them, where problem not been there at all. Then I'm the second plan scenario I get if they elect me as paramount chief. And the third one, I'd ask the government of Sierra Leone, advocate to become the chief them, make we get a lower house of parliament or a house of chiefs, whereby we will left that central parliament for the politicians them. Because we own politics is different with the one that the national politics. We are the grassroots people them, now we get local people them, now we sabi who lost them, now we sabi what to people them want. So if, for example, the government want pass law, the House of Chief Day, they go look that law day and send it to we recommend not to they recommend, what to go and say they say no pull and pull on, then we send at the upper house of parliament, when at the general parliament, whereby boku problem will come and then law them. Another day. I gave an example yesterday. Na radio AYF. You know, like this thing where President in WEF, the First Lady, they don't launch for we so say, Lord, we pull the hands out of hands off our girls campaign. We the Paramount Chief then go be the best people them for make we go stop down there. We get one law, now the tradition. Like for example, again now they say, this Pikin don't give mama belly. They say Pikin, man, it don't give mama belly, it don't lead out in sister, papa don't lead out in Pikin. Then the way they happen, where Englishman say, na incast. We get them Lord and day, but we own local language, where we get her. They say, a container. If you don't work by that country and they want, some certain communities and they will either abolish you from that community, you the man where they do that thing, you know, will ever master again. So then they also that thing they commit. Then go either some say burn that hot day, or the bush then commit and they expel them for some years, for make them go cleansing them. Then problem no go for them. Now we can no more than take lawyer back, then say human right lawyer, they go to mouth for you back, they talk boku. At the end of the day, no go see it. So we they tell the government and the First Lady, then kind Lord and they, if them be and can't the Paramount Chief them. Me, if God make they elect me, I go assure the government say, then kind sin then they then kind problem then they man no go rape man and woman and me chief them at all. So now some of them plans here get, if they elect me as Paramount Chief, we are going to be contributing to the society for push things go before.
So how sure you go on for tell you people and say, well, wait till you don't talk, you go do, because most them politicians then can talk, say, we they do this, we they do this, we they do this. No sooner we then get the power, all things change. Then they deviate from waiting and not even talk safe. So waiting, what's the difference where you go make?
The difference now this, we not a normal politicians them. Well, that's why I tell you, say, we go advocate, make them pull the politics, the normal politics we get, the national politics, as of chieftaincy. Because we the people there, where we give reward now, like when God don't bless, say, God don't say this. Because we represent God on earth. The Paramount Chief it turn somebody like they represent a both spiritual leader and local political leader. So when we talk word, we can always try for make that word the logo from filler. We not talk like the other one politicians say when a national go say I go be loose for this, I can make road there. We not get that power there. We not ask someone go ask who advocates. Now we don't look outside. Let things happen. So we word sense strong, and when we talk we can try by all means the word enough for them.
Okay, who's kind of difference way like if your ruling go be like waiting go different from the others because we don't hear la just like we call government chiefdoms they would see different chiefs and they get issues them. So like your ruling how it get for be like waiting go different from others.
One of the differences I say just now, say I go include the least man what would they call say Boli tribal authority for make you go get hands in the ruling of the state of the chiefdom. By so doing, everything will come transparency, not to only selected few people like how the chiefdoms and they operate today. Then say this now the chiefdom when then committee this, then take small people and no more way concerned to their own side, then pin them. But me all man, any village will get representation on the committee. So whereby anything we come inside, it will be transparent, then put tax. That tax we all for know how then pay that tax, how we use them. Not to by just selected few. So this will create the difference. Na me chieftaincy.
Okay. Well, that's not Prince Idris Kamara, the aspirant for the local Masama chieftaincy election, and it represents Masama ruling house, Binti. We don't talk about him plan them where he get. Well, now to you, Abubakar. So, now this festival will start soon. What in really want to achieve out of everything?
Thank you once more. This festival, because one thing we understand also, we get a lot of entrepreneurs in our saloon. So this now a festival with as well all the entrepreneurs in the. Because this morning I've been in a wake up program. There was one gentleman there called Nicholas. He tell you about how much more he want to see this country embark on waiting in called agripreneurial activities them, you understand? Or like we get a private a thriving tourist industry. So what you want for achieve generally in this? You get for see a convergence of all the leading entrepreneurs them for the very first time. You understand? So that they can celebrate or showcase the ideas then we will waiting impact which we call sustainable development. We on primary focus now that let me use them ideas there, let them ideas there turn into tangibles, let me able for create new jobs, let the job market be expand, and so you could get more people for get opportunity for work and develop them potentials fully. That is the underpinning objective of the Ideas Festival.
Okay, so the one we get for be part of this Idea Festival because we get innovators every day in the provinces.
Okay.
How na then self get for be part? How na they reach to them people in there?
Now a nationwide thing. So what we do, we get contact persons in every district. So for example, if you be there corner, if you there corner and you want to participate in this Ideas Festival, we give you the contact person we for contact day. You understand? After we don't call, we number we I don't share with you inter alia and the public. You call the number, we give the contact person, make the contact person pick the form. And when you pick the form, let me assume so you get 50 people who express interest in this particular Ideas Festival in Akono. Then get what you call induction. The one when are the team leader in Akono, and will create the induction, try for see amongst all them 50 people that will pick up this form, they don't feel them. Which one they actually suitable or which one they get ideas they will think say they actually competitive for the job market. So by that doing, it will select the people them, but we need to get more than 5 representation per district. We need to get more than 5 representation because other than that, it will make the whole program look whether I go say boring. You understand? And we will get sufficient time for actually tap into them potentials in there. So through the avenues in there, you can able to get even representation from all districts.
Okay, so the winner waiting at the package with the forum.
Well, you need to get a specific winner. Now make me tell you, say now a panel discussion. You get what you call executive pitch investment. You understand? Now, low assume so you get somebody we get idea for develop how you then able for modernize packets of gari for export them to example Guinea or Liberia. You understand? You will get another person we good in arts and craft. We also go add value to the tourist industry. So we watch out all the ideas in there and use the fund we get now the entrepreneurship trust fund and waiting pour into them and then they can result into waiting we call tangibles like I don't pinpoint about that. We will be able to give you a thriving job market. So you know they get individual winner. We are just investing into the ideas. So it can be 10, 15, 20 ideas that we can invest into.
Okay, the program is still a listen to Namide Show, where they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Commission on Court Instrument 64, room number 1, Justice Biobel George Willow asked the Commission of Inquiry Secretariat for invite the policy maker and the Director General at the Salone Commercial Bank for come explain how then they use taxpayer the money for give free loan to people them when not can not pay back. Justice Biobel George Will talk this after one general question we one lawyer Adi Macaulay been they ask one witness, the chief risk officer na the Salone Commercial Bank, Abdul Muttaba, we be go present documents of loan for politically exposed persons. Make we join Elizabeth Campbell for this report.
Wednesday, February 20, 2019, now the Commission of Inquiry before Commissioner Justice Biobel George Will. It been asked the State Council, OU Robin Mason, through the Commission Secretariat, for invite the policy maker and the Director General, now the Salone Commercial Bank, for can explain how then they use taxpayers couple for give free loan to people them we not can end up pay back. Justice Biobel George will talk this after we one lawyer Adi Macaulay been they asked general question to one witness, the chief risk officer, now the Salone Commercial Bank, Abdul Rahim Muttaba, we been go present documents of loan for politically exposed persons.
What I want to know is how come the Bank of Sierra Leone is doing this kind of a thing. You give people money, and the Bank of Sierra Leone is Sierra Leone people's bank. Then you take the money belonging to the taxpayers, you give to people, and then you come and tell me if his service is terminated, we don't know how to get it, or you can divert the money to another account, and then if his business fails. By the time you give money, you must have an alternative means of getting the money even if the business fails. That's why we have what is called personal guarantee. Your people must come and explain these things. I am not, Mr. Mason, I need the policy makers of Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. In due course, they have to come and explain. They will come and explain, because these things are not just to be swept, they must be here. You understand why you operate this way. Their time will come, they must have their day in court. To explain to me the process involving just bringing out Sierra Leone people money, giving it unsecured, writing it off.
Before Justice Biobel George Will, the defense lawyer for the first-time Minister of Health and Sanitation, Miata Kago, lawyer Yada Williams, been continue in cross-examination by the witness, first-time permanent secretary at the Ministry of Health and Sanitation, Paramount Chief Sadiq Kapua, we been testify on matter we get for do with documentation for 90-bed treatment center na Keriton, we cost over 1 billion loans, 20 ambulance them and other one them, we been be during the time where the Ebola sick been then at the country inside 2014. After where the cross-examination done, where the defense lawyer Yada Williams been do upon the first-time permanent secretary, PC Sadiq Kapua, the judge, Justice Biobel George Will, been discharged the witness, first-time permanent secretary at the Ministry of Health and Sanitation, PC Sadiq Kapua.
On my part, I want to thank both the Council for the State and the Council for Persons Interested, and also His Highness Chief Sadiq Kapua. I want to thank you so much for availing yourself to undergo this cross-examination and evidence in chief. I assure you, everything you have said here, we'll look at it carefully at the end of the day and come out to reasonable conclusions in the interest of the people of Sierra Leone.
Inside Court Instrument 65, room number 2, before Justice Bankole Thompson, the lead defense counsel, we go represent the two first-time Minister of Agriculture, Dr. Sam Sise and Professor Monty Jones, with 4 other one them, lawyer Lansana Dumbuya, don't ask the State Council Robert Kowa for making them provide the document where the witness Amara Aidara Sheriff say and not been signed for by the fertilizer at the Ministry of Agriculture inside 2014. As he said them na the defense need this document, we go help them pardon case, and that this been happened during the cross-examination.
You are also supposed to have brought him today the contract, because this issue of you professing to have refused contract is very key to the judge. You want to know. I said to my lord that I need that contract. I need to put 1 or 2 questions. I have not been able to see that document, and I'm sure the 2014 contract for fertilizer, which he said he used to sign, and because of that.
In whose custody is the contract?
Lord, it will be for the other side to say.
Mr. Kowa, can you enlighten us on that?
My Lord, in the testimony of the witness, he did say that he refused to sign the contract and instructed the accountant or the accounting officer to wait for his boss who is away. Presumably, the contract was taken back from him to the office that emanates from. That is the presumption I have.
But the problem we have, we want as best as possible in the interest of justice for the other side to try and get this documentation.
The defense lawyer Lansana Dumbuya be explained to the judge, Justice Bankole Thompson, for advise the state council for make another go near the witness, more like where he don't begin testify. As then 3 court instruments here adjourned to Thursday, February 21, the commission of inquiry will continue with support from Yeno Kabia for Radio Democracy. Mina Elizabeth Campbell, the reports.
The program is still listening to Namide Show, where they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. Well, as we now get better time again, we wrap up the program to you, Abubakar So Jr. on this innovation festival we una the get. So like for somebody who go and for be part of, but sometimes not get that kind of confidence, or sometimes they look say wait you go get and go reject them for be part of the Ideas Festival. Wait you go and for say to them.
We don't go reject person in idea because we believe say every idea important. Maybe get the kind of I call them added value knowledge way in need for put into that idea for make it reach the point way for each. So we believe say we get the expertise, you understand, for develop whatever idea somebody get who think say it actually go contribute to the growth trajectory in this country into something we will come as a reality. So we want let everybody get confidence, pick up the form, utilize the opportunity and get the platform for showcase your idea for sustainable development.
Okay, so like the cyber for pick the form, the dates them for the display of the festival for me go tell public, the general public back for me then go get the idea.
Well, starting from today, you go pick up the form na St. John and Oyeska. We also they try for get which we call an understanding with AYV so that it will be accessible for people who really live within the municipality. And if you then at the hill station or the time of the Lomley and whatsoever, you can also pick them from Amsey Supermarket na Lomley. And you were at the provinces, contact you on 030542152. So go link you with your contact person where you will forget the form from.
So like anything you get for show for take the form?
No, you don't need for sure anything. The only thing where you need for do just pick up the form, fill them, and you show your idea the way you get, because it's a 3-page form. Where you go through them, then you see say it's very detailed and thorough.
Okay, well now to Prince Idris Kamara. So before the election will be March 14.
Right.
So what you go like for left with you fans them?
Well, they calling me people the entire chiefdom of Lokomasama. Lokomasama na metropolitan chiefdom. What I mean by this, we get beaucoup tribes and not only Timnima no more than Lokomasama, even though the Timinis now they head them. The history of chiefdom no go complete without the Fullers, and no go complete without the Sosos, and no go complete without the Limbas, and so on, the locals and so on. So now we all come, now we get an inclusive politics now with chiefdom, make them not discriminate anyone, and they call in the government as they don't continue for giving that peaceful, democratic way for law practices, local politics, where they ask make them continue with them. We congratulate them and we tell them thank you. Say the first time we all don't come out say make we get to write them back where they may not master the chiefdom. And they call me people in all. Now we all come together, make them support me and the tribal authorities them for vote for me on the 14th. Make I go be the paramount chief elect of the chiefdom, whereby we go work before, let the country go before.
Okay, well, plenty thank you. We join me in the program today.
Thank you very much.
Okay, well, I don't get Prince Idris Kamara, an aspirant for the Lokomasama chieftaincy election, where they represent Masama ruling house Binti. We don't can talk about plan that we get if they elect him as chief for that chiefdom the March 14th. We and that any then will get the selection. Well, thank you also to you, Alos Abubakar So Jr. We're now the country director for Center for Human Rights and Transitional Justice. We don't can talk about the Legal Innovation and Ideas Festival. We go start February 27th and go done March 4th. Plenty thank you join me inside the program.
Thank you.